For the Atlas context assessment to provide meaningful information, it's critical that the right types and number of people complete the surveys. Let's go through some key information for selecting respondents for the pre-implementation, foundation, and progress surveys. There are three main groups of respondents to include. The first group is formal leaders at the site who have the power to influence or make decisions about the implementation. Ideally, this group will include leaders at different levels throughout the organization, such as C-suite leaders, unit leaders, or managers within the unit. Next, we have healthcare professionals and other staff. This includes anyone who's providing direct patient care, as well as other support staff, such as schedulers or cleaners. Only include people who are going to be doing something new or changing their workflow because of the practice change. The final respondent group is the implementation team. This includes anyone at the facility on your formal or informal implementation team. The people who participate in activities such as designing the practice change and developing the implementation strategy, planning or leading trainings, providing ongoing support and ongoing coaching or mentoring, or measuring and using data about the implementation throughout the implementation period. Sometimes an easy way to identify your implementation team is to think about the people who come together for meetings to discuss and plan the implementation. As for the number of people who should complete the survey, we recommend getting as many responses as possible from each of the respondent groups. You're going to see a much more comprehensive picture of your facility if your context assessment includes input from a lot of people than if just a small group provides input. At a minimum, you should aim to get responses from 3 to 5 leaders, 10 healthcare professionals and staff, and the full implementation team, if there is one. Remember that not everyone you share the survey with will complete it, so we recommend that you share it with as many people as you can. If your facility is small and doesn't have the minimum number of recommended respondents, then we encourage you to make sure everyone completes the survey. It's important to consider the variety that you're capturing within each of these respondent types. As you identify who to share the survey with, consider different shifts that people might be working, different roles or positions, and different perspectives that people might be bringing to the table. You may find the easiest and best approach is to send the survey to everyone involved in the practice change. Now that we've gone over who should complete the survey, we'd like to share some tips that can improve your response rate. Getting buy-in, setting aside time to complete the assessment, giving a deadline, and offering incentives are all important steps to maximize your response. Staff buy-in and encouragement for the context assessment is really important when getting your site to complete these surveys. Buy-in can be impacted by who introduces the assessment. Sites have found it really helpful when a respected leader does the introduction or emails the survey links or reminders. The key is to have this done by somebody who may inspire the staff to complete the survey. Buy-in is also boosted when people understand the value of the context assessment and how it helps them to provide their input. You can refer to the administration guidance on our website for a summary of benefits, as well as talking points and sample emails that you can use when introducing the surveys. One of the most effective and efficient ways to get the surveys completed is to have people complete them in a meeting, like a department meeting or team huddle. Offer an electronic link or a QR code to provide access to the online survey, or provide paper versions of the survey. If you can't have people do the survey in real time, then we recommend allowing a 2-week window. During the 2 weeks, remind people regularly to complete the survey. It's helpful to reshare the link with each reminder. Some toolkit users recommend sending a calendar invitation with a deadline to complete the survey. People who have used the context assessment have told us that offering an incentive helped them to get a good response rate. Food can be a great motivator and is relatively affordable. Providing muffins or cookies in the staff room once a certain number of responses are received can go a long way towards getting surveys completed. To find all the information covered in this video, as well as more tips and tools for administrating the Atlas surveys, please check out the resources on our website.